Man. Two good endings, two great finishes, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about two matchups in the early window of college football. First, you had the 20th ranked Texas Longhorns beating the ninth-ranked Vanderbilt Commodores 34-31, and Vanderbilt almost did the unthinkable. And you also have SMU beating 10th ranked Miami 26-20 in overtime. To me, in all, damn near putting it into Miami's championship dreams. Before I get into this video, man, y'all make sure y'all check out the Dropping Dimes of Mr. Dugai podcast. Episodes are up on this channel right now, so make sure y'all go check that out. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share with your folks. First off, man, for Vanderbilt and Texas, first I'm going to talk about a team that lost that actually has a really good coach. Texas hit Vanderbilt with their best shot today, yo. It was the first or second play of the game. Wingo gets loose for a 75-yard catch and run for a touchdown. Vanderbilt's tackling in this game was horrendous, especially early in this game. But you got to give Texas credit offensively. Arch actually played a solid game today. They ran the ball today, and they were a physical team, man, and jumped out to the lead. And you could see the difference in talent level on both teams, man. Texas is full of 4 and 5 stars. Vanderbilt, is full of guys who, probably a handful of those guys got an NFL opportunity probably. But the rest of them are just gritty kids who, let's keep it real. Doctors, lawyers, scientists, whatever they're going to be, you know what I'm saying? And they playing really, really tough football, man. Texas, it's a big win for Texas, man. Texas is keeping their slim playoff hopes alive with a big win against a top 10 opponent. Still got some big ones coming up. They still got to go to Athens to play Georgia. That's a resume building type of game. And obviously the last game they get A&M to come to Austin. That's another resume building type of game. So, look, if they could just continue to get better and better with Arch Manning, Texas could find itself in the playoffs, yo. And for Vanderbilt, man, look, Clark Lee is a really good coach, man. That's one thing I must say. This dude gets the best out of these guys. They play hard. Clearly, they're not as talented as a team like Texas. And they nearly if they got that onside kick, I think Vanderbilt would have ended up winning this game. They done went down tired, and I think they would have took it in overtime. They just couldn't recover, bro. It was just crazy how close they came to actually recovering that onside kick, man. But you give Texas the credit for the win, man. Texas got the win after they come back win in Starkville last week and jump out on Vanderbilt. They nearly blew it, but hung on nevertheless. And look, Vanderbilt, I don't really see them as a team going to the playoffs, but this is a really good stepping stone season for Clark Lee and company. And then you look at Miami and SMU, man. Shout out to SMU to get a big win today. Their hopes are, slim for ACC opportunity. Kevin Jennings fighting through injuries and all that, was able to pull through and get it done at the end. And then, look, man, and I got to say this about Miami, man. As much respect as I have for Clark Lee and the job he's doing at Vanderbilt, Mario Cristobal is not a big game coach, man. Miami has been this team over the last decade that they come out with so much promise. They come out with so much hype. They're full of hype, man, because, you got the Michael Irvins on the sideline. I wish they would have showed his ass today when the game was over. You got all the legends coming back, and they got a rich history, and I respect that. Look, I love my 2019 LSU Tigers, but I'll be honest, I think the 0-1 Miami Hurricanes are a little better. Because they got a little more talent. I think the 2019 LSU Tigers are more accomplished, but I think the 2001 Miami Hurricanes were more talented. But every time they start off so hot, man, they got the turnover chain thing going. They got this thing going, that thing going. And then they fall flat on their face, yo. Last year they had Cam Ward, who ended up being the #1 pick in the draft, and they couldn't even get in the 12-team playoff. And then you look this year, they go, for whatever reason, they go spend $8 million or whatever it is to go get Carson Beck, who is known for throwing the damn games away, who is known for being mentally weak and turning over the football. And what cost them their last 2 losses? He throws 4 interceptions in the Louisville game, and then in overtime today, he throws another interception that basically cost them the game. But yet, because they're so full of hype, and want to bring back the 0-1 Magic so badly, they overpaid for a average Carson Beck quarterback. And it blew up in their face, man. Now, look, I got to look at the ACC standings to see if they could still get to the ACC championship game, which is going to be hard when you got teams like Louisville, who already beat them, Georgia Tech, who is undefeated, and SMU, who got a tiebreak on them as well. So if they don't get to ACC, pull a Clemson like what Clemson did last year, backdoor their way in it by winning the ACC championship, then this team not going to the playoffs, man. And then you're going to probably have some serious conversations about Mario Cristobal, man, because they constantly coming up short, man. And I think this Miami team is talented. With Ruben Bain and all those guys, I think it's a talented team, but this is what they do every year. They come out swinging on fire, and then they cool down, man. And then Carson Beck, bro, look, if I'm an NFL quarterback, I'm good, because he just seems mentally weak, man. I'm just sorry from afar. I've seen it at Georgia. When you run away from Georgia, when you're the starting quarterback of the Georgia Bulldogs, and you run away from there, you know what I'm saying, to go to supposedly a basketball conference, and then you still got this, you still who you are. Like, yeah, it looked good early, but you still who you are, bro. But yeah, Miami gonna have to take a hard look at Cristobal, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.